Great risings, everybody. I just wanted to come forth with another video. Just wanted to share my views on the current events that is happening right now, and there's a lot of things going on. And honestly, my own personal opinion, my own views on this whole thing, I do believe it's a setup. I do believe it's a pandemic. I do believe there is a small group of people. I believe that they are coming together because they're all about greed, they're all about money, they're all about power and whatnot. So I do believe it's a setup. And the reason why I say that is because I always try to point people back at Event 201. If if this whole thing is just it just came out of nowhere, and it's putting everybody in fear and whatnot, then people need to explain to me, what is this Event 201? People need to explain to me, why is it the same scenario, that is it playing out right now? And, people will be like, oh no, that's fake. Then, look it up, look it up, look it up. It's all over YouTube, it's all over the internet. It's out there. People are just refusing to look it up. People are just refusing to, do their research, instead of, listening to the news media, instead of listening to, whatever they see on Facebook and whatnot. People need to start researching their own. People need to look up Operation Mockingbird. Where all the news station, all the news media just, they give misinformation to deceive the masses, to lie to the people and whatnot. Because when you look at the news, all they do is spread fear. And if not spreading fear, they're giving us news that is irrelevant to our lives. Like, stuff that is happening in different states, stuff that is, when you look at it, it's like, what that got to do with me? What that got to do with my family and whatnot? And no, I'm not careless. No, I'm not rebellious. No, I'm just this guy that think, I'm untouchable. No, the fact is, it's like, I truly believe there is a small group of people. I do believe there is a small group of families that are coming together because they're all about greed. They're all about money. They're all about power and resources and, world domination. And if people look into the whole mass thing, if people look into the whole, everything that they're doing, you're going to end up getting sick, especially with the mask, especially, with when you're wearing that mask, and then, you're living in fear, that all leads to depression, stress. That all in itself is sickness. And on top of that, yeah, you will get sick. You will get symptoms of coughing and sneezing and whatever it is, because it's like, look at what you're doing. You're isolating yourself. You're staying at home. You don't want to go nowhere. And you're social distancing, knowing that if you're with family and friends and all that stuff, it's healthy. Laughter is healthy. It's medicine and whatnot. These people are not physically here with us. They're not even physically applying any physical force to us, but then yet, look at how easily we're manipulated through the TV screen, through the tablet, through the phone. If people look up Operation Mockingbird, they will know. They will know all these things. They will know all these things. And if you look up Operation Mockingbird, Operation Northwoods, Operation MK Ultra, all these things are government programs that are talking about mind control, talking about controlling the people. And I know for a lot of people it's hard to grasp, because it's like, you look at the government, you look up to the government, you look up to these people that you think they're for you, but honestly, they're against you. Because if you look at the people in government, if you look up the people in religion, they are Freemasons. And if you look up who Freemasons are, they worship the devil. They're devil worshippers. And they blatantly put up signs for us to see, such as, the 666, the all-seeing eye. And you see it everywhere from music stars. You see it everywhere from religious leaders. You see it everywhere from the government leaders. You see it pretty much everywhere. But then yet, the people are so blind and so ignorant. It's like the devil don't even need to hide no more. And, you still can't see him. You still can't see him. It's like he's literally laughing in our faces. He's mocking us. Because they also have another thing called revelation of the method. They speak through their news. They speak through their movies. They speak through everything to tell us, what they're doing. They tell us what they're doing, and again, you know what I mean, we think it's just entertainment, we think that it's just fake, but if people just look it up, they will see that it's all true. You know, so this event 201, all that stuff, you know, please, you know, if I am wrong, please explain to me what is this event 201. Please explain to me what is this Operation Mockingbird, Operation Northwoods, Operation MK Ultra, Operation Paperclip. This information is no longer hidden. You know, it's right there at our fingertips. You know what I mean? If we spend so much time on Facebook, if we spend so much time on social media, you know, let us spend time looking stuff up that truly matters, that will, you know, help us. That will help us, especially now. Now is creating the perfect opportunity for us to come together. You know, especially now that everybody's losing their jobs and whatnot. That's proving right now that money and jobs were worthless. And then that wasn't never ever true wealth. True wealth is family, friends, companionship, love, joy, kindness. Those are true wealth. And now is the time. Now is the time for us to gather. Now is the time for us to like I said, question everything, come together and you know, forget the government, forget the system. Because again, these people are against us. They are not for us. Because everything that they have told us so far is making us sick. It's making us, you know, lose our minds to the point where, you know what I mean, we don't even want to go by each other because, oh, we got cooties. Oh, they got cooties. You know, they got the virus. You know, which is nonsense. Which is nonsense because honestly, if you think about it, people that don't wear masks, they're limited to where they can go. You know, they're not being serviced in restaurants. They're not being serviced in anywhere and whatnot. And so basically a lot of them stay at home and whatnot. And as far as everybody else that are complying, they're doing the mask, they're doing everything that they're told, but then yet, funny how the numbers are all popping up still yet. The numbers are, you know, keep going up. But if all of this was all about protection, if all of this was all about, you know, health, you know, the governor here from Nevada, he said, and I even mentioned it to a lot of people, if it's all about protection, why did he say that ages 2 to 9 are exempt from wearing masks and elderly people who are sick, they're exempt from wearing masks? And if it was all about protection, don't you think that those ages, they would need a mask? So that tells you, you know what I mean, that there is something more to it than we know. There's more to it than we know. And so, you know what I mean, people wake up, you know what I mean, people need to wake up, people need to do their research, people need to question everything, especially with what is going now, especially with what is going on now. And as far as, you know, everybody's want to talk about the chip and these vaccines, then, you know, you guys being herded up into doing so. You know, you guys all claim to, you know, I'm going to reject it and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. You know what I mean? Honestly, you're heading right into it. You're heading right into it because you're following everything they're telling you easily. Buy toilet paper, okay. Put on masks, okay. Put on face goggles, okay. Social distance, okay. Social distance from your pets, okay. You know what I mean? People are literally doing it with no question. And that is the problem. That is the problem. We are not, you know, thinking for ourselves. We're letting these people think for us. And now is the time to unplug from all of that stuff. Unplug from the electronics. Unplug from all of that stuff. We need to come together and start brainstorming, start stimulating our minds in a way that, you know, we can get something going because, you know what I mean, as far as I know, you know what I mean, it ain't going to go back to normal. Like they said, this is the new normal. And I'm not going to accept this new normal. I have yet to wear a mask because I am not falling for the lies and the deception. I'm not falling for these people because I see that they're literally lying. They're literally lying to us every single day. Every single day. And so please, my brothers and sisters, you know what I mean? I'm not doing this again to hurt nobody. I'm not doing this to you know, deceive nobody. I just want people to do their own research. Don't believe my words. Don't believe my words. Do your research. And you will see that I'm not lying. You see that I'm not lying. So please, you know what I mean? Do your research. And like I said, if anybody wants to reach out to me, reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to talk to you. I'll be more than happy to give you links and give you some leads and whatnot. And then you guys can do your research. You guys let me know what you think. Because I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to gain from any of this. Honestly. I'm just here seeking truth, just, wanting to help family and friends. Because if we are living a lie, I believe everybody would want to know that. Everybody would want to know that they're living a lie. Especially, you know what I mean? Like, especially when you know that we thought, they were here for us. You thought that, they were doing everything to help us in every way they can. And we need to realize that they're not here for us. So, you guys take care of you guys selves, and, I'll be back soon. Blessings to y'all in King Yahushua's name. So be it.